What if I told you one scientific discovery changed medicine forever, but slowly killed the scientist who discovered it? At the end of the 1800s, scientists believed atoms were stable, permanent, unchanging. Matter itself seemed fully understood. But hidden deep inside certain elements, an invisible force was waiting to be discovered, and one woman would uncover it. Her name was Marie Curie. The story began in Paris in the late 1890s. At the time, scientists across Europe were becoming fascinated by strange new forms of energy. In 1895, X-rays were discovered. For the first time in history, doctors could see inside the human body without surgery. The scientific world was stunned. Then, shortly afterward, French scientist Henri Becquerel discovered something even stranger. Certain uranium minerals released invisible rays naturally, without heat, without fire, without any external energy source. The scientific world was stunned. Then, shortly afterward, French scientist Henri Becquerel discovered something even stranger. Certain uranium minerals released invisible rays naturally, without heat, without fire, without any external energy source. Nobody understood why, but Marie Curie became obsessed with the mystery. Inside a small, cold laboratory in Paris, Marie worked with her husband, Pierre Curie. The laboratory conditions were terrible. The roof leaked, the rooms were freezing during winter. Chemical containers covered the tables. But despite the harsh conditions, Marie Curie continued experimenting for endless hours. And slowly, she realized something revolutionary. The mysterious radiation did not come from chemical reactions. It came from the atom itself. At the time, this idea sounded almost impossible because scientists believed atoms were solid and indivisible. But Curie's research suggested atoms were unstable, changing internally while releasing enormous amounts of hidden energy. Marie Curie gave this phenomenon a new name: radioactivity. Then, the discoveries became even more shocking. While studying radioactive minerals, Marie Curie noticed certain ores produced far more radiation than uranium alone should create. Something else hidden inside the rock was emitting powerful energy. Something completely unknown. So Marie and Pierre Curie began one of the most exhausting scientific investigations in history. Ton after ton of radioactive ore was crushed, boiled, dissolved, and chemically separated by hand, day after day, inside dangerous laboratory conditions. At the time, nobody understood how deadly radiation truly was. The Curies handled radioactive substances with bare hands. Sometimes glowing radioactive samples sat beside them at night because they found the strange blue light beautiful. But hidden inside that glow was invisible damage slowly destroying human cells. Then, finally, in 1898, Marie Curie discovered a completely new radioactive element. She named it polonium, after her homeland, Poland. But only months later, the Curies discovered something even more powerful: radium. A radioactive element so intense it glowed faintly in darkness. The scientific world was stunned because radium released energy continuously for years without stopping. It seemed almost impossible. Suddenly, the atom no longer looked stable. It contained enormous hidden energy. And Marie Curie's discoveries transformed science forever. Scientists soon realized radioactive isotopes could change medicine itself. doctors began using radiation to destroy cancer cells deep inside the human body. For the first time in history, radiation became a weapon against disease. During World War I, Marie Curie also helped develop mobile X-ray units. She personally traveled near battlefields, helping doctors locate bullets and broken bones inside wounded soldiers. Her work saved countless lives, but the cost was devastating.
For years, Marie Curie worked directly with radioactive materials without protection. Slowly, the radiation damaged her body permanently. Then in 1934, Marie Curie died from illness caused by long-term radiation exposure. The very force she helped humanity understand had slowly killed her. Yet her discoveries changed medicine and science forever. Marie Curie became the first person in history to win 2 Nobel Prizes. And perhaps the most extraordinary part of the story is that one woman working inside a tiny laboratory uncovered the hidden energy inside atoms. A discovery that would reshape medicine, physics, and human civilization forever.